What's up, everybody? My name is Julian, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Julian to the MD. Okay, so I don't want to make this intro too long because if y'all attention span is as short as mine, like you'll end up clicking off this video before I even say anything important. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the video. Today I'll be talking about how I'm studying in medical school, and more specifically how I'm preparing for my second test, which is this upcoming Friday, so in 5 days. And so if you're in medical school right now, or like you know somebody that's in medical school, or you're about to go to medical school, then like you'll find that there are so many different resources, and like so many different ways for a person to actually study. And of course for each student, like it'll be different. So just like to diverge a bit, don't ever try to like mimic somebody's like study strategies and study patterns like completely to the fullest and like beat yourself up if it doesn't work for you, because like we all, like our brains work differently, and so you have to find like a study method that works for you specifically. And so that's what I've been trying to do, and I know a lot of my classmates have been as well. You know, we've all been asked like, how do you study this, how do you study that, how do you use this resource, which resources do you use, when do you use them, like at what point from, you know, the beginning of the block to the end where the test is. And so I've been still trying to navigate that, even though we're 6 weeks in. So yeah, and I got my iPad just to show y'all like a few examples of, you know, how I've been taking my notes in class, outside of class, and like flashcards, Anki, and all of that. So I'm going to show y'all a few things that I've been doing, and hopefully, you know, some of y'all are actually using these and can give me some advice on how I can study a little better. And also, if you aren't using these or doing it this way, then maybe I can help you out as well. Okay, and I hope that y'all can see this, but basically, you know, I'll go to lecture in the morning. We have lectures from 8 to 10, excuse me. Whoa, not 12. And so like I'll have like the PowerPoint slides right here, and I'll just take, you know, notes on the PowerPoint slides, highlight things that are important, kind of like outline how like the things that I want to like put in my notes. And then after lecture, you know, when we're studying, like I said in my other videos, from like 1 to like 8 o'clock at night, 1 to 7, and then after that, like during that time, I like put them side by side. This is another reason why I love the iPads. And then like you can like copy things over from it, and then, you know, make annotations. Lately I've just been copying words, like just like screenshotting the words and dragging them over instead of like writing it out, because that just saves time. And if it really says what I was gonna write anyway, then there was really no like there would be benefit to writing it, because writing has been shown through like studies to, you know, help with retention. But the amount of info we're learning and the amount of notes I have to make, it's just more efficient and easier. And if I read over it and like make notes on like the writing, then like it helps. So hopefully it's working out. I'll let y'all know after test too. But yeah, and we have about like 2 or 3 lectures every day for 2 hours, and so I'll do that first most of the time. And then, you know, Anki, see, during this second block I kind of like stopped doing Anki the first week and a half maybe, but then, you know, oh wow, I just checked my Anki, I have 700 cards. Whatever, it is what it is. But I stopped doing Anki because I didn't really know if it was helping me the last block. But I've been told that, you know, for different blocks in medical school, students use different resources, different study methods, and so like you kind of just have to like be fluid and, you know, figure out what works for each block. And I think Anki has been helping a lot this block, and I wish I would have started using it at the beginning, but it definitely has been helping. So if you don't know what Anki is, it'll just show you prompts and then leave something blank. So those blue brackets are, you know, the thing that I need to like figure out what it says, and then I'll click it, and then the answer comes up. And so you can like rate it on a few. It was hard, easy, all of that. And then it's like spaced repetition, so it'll show me again maybe tomorrow. Since I've seen this card plenty of times, it says 10 days, so this will be the last time I see this card until the test. So I'm gonna go ahead and push good. I know this information, so, you know, I'm confident in the fact that I don't need to see it again. But the length of time until you see the card again will keep increasing as you see the card more and more. So a lot of the cards I do today I probably won't see again until I study for step 1 next year. Or in 2 years, excuse me. Okay, and then also, you know, I know each medical school is different, but I go to the University of Maryland, and so they've been posting like self-assessments for us to do over the weekends, or I guess whenever you want to. They just post them on Fridays for that specific week's material. And so I've been doing those, and those have been really helpful for the second block. For the first block of medical school, the anatomy block, they weren't very helpful in terms of being kind of parallel to the material on the test and difficulty. And that was something that I put in my evaluations. The questions were like very easy to get through. They took a little thought, but a lot of them didn't take much thought. And I'm not saying that like I'm the most confident person in the world, but compared to the actual test, those questions did not prepare me. And so I think myself and a lot of other students put those in our evaluations. And so I just did the first self-assessment for this block's material, and I need to do the second two today. But what I found was that the questions made me think, and even though they were a bit harder, some of them, you know, much harder, it helps prepare you. So of course you want harder practice questions so that when you get to the test, you kind of know what to expect. And I feel like this time I have some idea of what to expect. Granted, I could be completely wrong. Maybe they're not the same as the test, but because they made them harder, I think I'm more confident in the fact that I will be able to like reason through questions on the test much easier than I was last time, because last time was a mess. It was a big mess. And the last thing I would say is that I use the internet. I wasn't using the internet as much before, but one of my classmates in my small group, she, you know, we go through small group and it's something we're confused on. I often see her like go online and she'll find like papers, articles, like online books with the same information that we're learning and going over, and she'll like copy and paste those things to her notes and into like the documents that we're using for a small group. And small group is like for like practicing like application of the classroom material. And I saw that that was helping her a lot, so I decided to use that as well, because my girl is smart and she usually knows she be on her stuff. So I'm like, you know, I'm trying to learn from my classmates as well, and using their study techniques. And so I think that's an important thing as well. Like I said, don't, you know, mimic somebody's study strategies completely without being okay with changing it. But there is still value in being able to learn from your classmates and look at things that they're doing and that are helping them, and then try those out for yourself. I just said, don't try to like, don't be so focused on being exactly like that person. But if you see that they're, you know, very intelligent and retaining the material very well, then, you know, definitely be open to using their study techniques. And so that has been helping me a lot, because sometimes the PowerPoints and the professors, they speed through information a lot. And they make too many slides, and I'll talk about this in my focus group, and I talk about it in my evaluations all the time. They put too much information on the slides and end up skipping slides or ending the PowerPoint early and just saying, oh, look through the notes, which I don't appreciate. But, you know, it's the nature of, you know, nobody's perfect. I'm not beating the professors up, but that doesn't help me when you don't go through the PowerPoint and then I'm kind of left to like learn it on my own. And if it's too hard, and it's not like something that's like easily understandable, comprehensible, then, you know, it's kind of difficult. So online definitely has been helping. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm really doing right now. I know later on I'll start doing like reading like the first aid book, but that's like long down the line. So yeah, I won't make this video too much longer. I really appreciate y'all tuning in for my video. Julian to the MD is, you know, just about showcasing my journey through medical school and to becoming an attending physician, resident, all of that. And so if you're interested in seeing my journey, then please subscribe down below, like this video, and leave a comment, video suggestions, comments on the video, anything I said, questions. You know, I really do appreciate the support y'all have been giving me on my page. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I hope that y'all have a wonderful day. If you're in medical school, you got this. You got this. And if you're applying to medical school, interviewing, all of that, you got this. If you're still in college and you're pre-med and you're working your way to medical school, you got this. Just believe in yourself, okay? I'm a testament to, you know, believing in yourself and, you know, just making it when you feel like you won't. But yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.